They hiss, slither, and unfortunately for humans and unsuspecting victims, they bite. Every year, approximately 5.4 million people are bitten by snakes, resulting in between 81,000 and 138,000 deaths. Hello, and welcome to another video on Wildest Nature. Today, we will be counting down the top 10 most deadly snakes, whose venom not only packs a punch for small prey, but are also lethal to humans. Before we begin, kindly like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell icon so that you do not miss the latest video updates. So, let's get right to it. Number 10. Black Mamba. The black mamba, Africa's deadliest snake, can kill a person with just 2 drops of venom. Black mambas are brownish in hue and get their name from the dark, inky color inside their mouths. They are around 8 feet long on average and can move at a speed of 12 miles per hour. The long snakes are born with 2 to 3 drops of venom in each of their fangs, making them lethal biters instantly. They can hold up to 20 droplets in each of their teeth by the time they reach adulthood. Although scientists are uncertain how many people are killed by black mambas each year, it is thought that they are responsible for the majority of snake-related deaths in southern Africa. Number 9. Fer de lance. A fer de lance bite can cause a person's bodily tissue to turn black as it begins to die. These pit vipers, which range in length from 1.2 to 2.5 meters and weigh up to 6 kilograms, are responsible for almost half of all snakebite venom poisonings in Central America. Because the venom of the fer de lance snake includes an anticoagulant, a bite from this snake might result in excessive bleeding. Number 8. Boomslang. The boomslang is one of the most poisonous of the so-called rear-fanged snakes found across Africa. When not in use, these snakes may fold their fangs back into their mouths. This snake, like other poisonous snakes, possesses hemotoxic venom that causes internal and external bleeding in its victims. The boomslang is quite the looker, with an egg-shaped head, huge eyes, and a bright green striped body. When attacked, the snake's neck expands to double its normal size, revealing a brilliantly colored flap of skin between its scales. Number 7. The Eastern Tiger Snake. The Eastern Tiger Snake is a snake native to the mountains and grasslands of Southeast Australia. Though not all populations have yellow and black bands on their bodies, its potent venom can cause poisoning in humans in just 15 minutes after a bite and is responsible for at least 1 death per year on average. Number 6. Russell's Viper. Snake bites are responsible for around 58,000 deaths in India each year, with Russell's Viper accounting for the majority of these deaths. This species of the viper is regarded as one of the deadliest. Acute strokes and, in rare circumstances, symptoms comparable to Sheehan's syndrome, in which the pituitary gland stops releasing specific hormones, can be triggered by certain components of the venom associated with coagulation. Renal failure is the most common cause of death among victims. Number 5. Saw-scaled viper. The saw-scaled viper is the tiniest of India's big 4 snakes, which includes Russell's viper, common krait, and Indian cobra, and are considered to be responsible for the majority of bites and deaths. When threatened, this viper begins sizzling by rubbing together unique serrated scales rather than the traditional hissing sound associated with snakes. After being bitten by this viper, a person will experience immediate swelling and discomfort, as well as the possibility of bleeding. Internal bleeding and, eventually, severe renal failure can result from the venom's interference with a person's capacity to coagulate blood. Number 4. The banded krait. The venom of the snake paralyzes muscles and stops the diaphragm from moving. This effectively prevents air from entering the lungs, resulting in suffocation. Banded kraits are shy, not typically seen, and are mainly nocturnal. When harassed, they will usually hide their heads under their coils and do not generally attempt to bite, though at night they are much more active and widely considered to be more dangerous than. During the day, they lie up in grass, pits, or drains. The snakes are lethargic and sluggish even under provocation. They are most commonly seen in the rains. Number 3. King Cobra. With a length of up to 5.4 meters, the king cobra is the world's longest poisonous snake. The snake's keen vision allows it to spot a moving person from over 100 meters away. When attacked, a king cobra would flare out its hood or the skin over its head, using powerful ribs and muscles in its neck. These snakes can also elevate their heads off the ground nearly a third of their total length. Its claim to fame is the quantity of venom shot into victims, not the power of the venom. Each bite contains around 7 milliliters of venom, and the snake usually attacks in groups of 3 or 4 bites. A single bite may kill a person in 15 minutes and an adult elephant in a matter of minutes. Number 2. Coastal taipan. Because of its incredible speed, you might be bitten several times before becoming aware of the coastal taipan. When threatened, this snake, which dwells in the wet woods of temperate and tropical coastal regions, may lift its entire body off the ground and leap fangs first into its victim, injecting poison. This snake's bite was almost always lethal. Antivenom was discovered in 1956. Number 1. Inland taipan. The inland taipan is one of the most deadly snakes, which means that even a small amount of its venom may kill animals or humans. They live in the floodplains of Queensland and South Australia, nestled away in the clay crevices, frequently within the pre-dug burrows of other animals. The inland taipan, which lives in more isolated areas than the coastal taipan, rarely meets with humans. When the taipan senses danger, it coils its body into a tight S shape before leaping out in a single or several bites. The hyaluronidase enzyme is a key component of its venom that distinguishes it from those of other species. This enzyme speeds up the absorption of poisons throughout the victim's body. That's all for today's video. Let us know which of these deadly snakes scare you the most in the comment section below. I hope that you find this video helpful. If you found this video informative, do like and subscribe, and don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. See you in the next video with some more interesting stories and facts, and until then, stay tuned to Wildest Nature.